Good afternoon. Let's do a quick meal counter tutorial. It's really important to count the meals. Meal Counter is not an app. It seems like an app, but you can navigate to it via a web browser. Some of you have already placed it on your desktop. Upper left-hand corner here I have. And it'll show up like that. Otherwise, you can simply navigate to it from a web browser like this by typing in the URL. There it is, mealcounter.link.com. Let's do it that way. And I am going to log in under my email. And there we go. So when you do this, you will get this particular screen. The first time you do this, and you've probably done it already, you'll have to select this SFSP, right? And then you'll be able to select Second Harvest. I'm going to pick test site 8. And as you can see down here, the next step is to receive. You see breakfast up there? It's grayed out. It says not received, 0 served, 0 received. Never mind this manage business. Do not look at that manage button. Receive breakfast. It's light blue outlined. Click on that. Put the date. Super important, right? And let's say 10:59 a.m. is when you received it. Make sure you put in a date and time, and there it is. That first line, temperature, do not put anything there. The temperatures are written on the delivery slip. Okay? This is the second line, received meals. You would write in, you can do that. You don't have to click that little plus button. 20. So if you had 3 left over from yesterday, you put them there. This is important because that'll give you the total number that you can count. Once that's done, you hit save. It'll spin around like this, and then watch what happens. The breakfast icon there has turned blue, which means it's ready to count. Up there it says draft, served 0, received 23. It's all loaded up. So you click on breakfast, and it's going to jump right there to served. Now, careful. On this page, the only thing that you're going to do is first meals and nothing more. Ignore everything under first meals. So let's say you served, I don't know, this. Okay. 17, right? That is it. Nothing more here. Nothing more. Ignore seconds. Ignore adults. Ignore additional. Just first meals. You hit the button and you will advance to the next screen. Ignore meals wasted and ignore meals incomplete unless you get some instructions from Chris, our coordinator. At this point, you hit next. Now you're going to get this little summary here, right? And it says serve 17, breakfast. You scroll all the way down. This is really important. And you hit the blue submit button. And now a lot of people miss this spot because this little slider button up here is kind of hidden. So you have to make sure, you see it? If you don't certify, it will not report. And then you hit submit and watch what happens. It says submitted in a green check mark. And the way to verify that it actually worked is when you look up here above the breakfast blue, it'll say affirmed. And that's it. So let's quickly do lunch. I'm going to receive. We put in the date and the time and temperature blank. Receive meals. Let's just do 10 and let's do 1 leftover from yesterday. Hit save. And now it's blue. That means it's activated and ready to count. Press that. And let's just serve a few, 5, let's say. Press next. Nothing here. Nothing unless we tell you. Hit next. Scroll all the way down, hit the blue submit button, and the most important thing is this slide certification, submit, and we have another positive feedback here that says submit it. Now, if you look down here, both of those above the blue will say affirmed, affirmed. Served 17 breakfast, served 5 lunches. Okay, so if you have any questions, any doubts, you just contact us and we will be glad to help. Thank you so much for participating in the Summer Food Program.